Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the FV4005. It's Stage II. It's the Tier 10 British tank destroyer, and it's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast. And it's being commanded by Brain EXE. And it's got one mark of excellence on the barrel, and he sent me this replay in along with another one which also has the FV4005, which you might have just seen. And we're going to see how he gets on in this battle with this incredible tank destroyer with a 183mm gun. The same gun that's found on the FV415183, the Death Star. Okay, well, he's moved into a position a little further away from the cap. And he's looking for targets. It's an IS-7 moving onto the peninsula, as well as the enemy Doom Barn. I know some people call this the Doom Barn, some people call it the Ship Barn. And there's some discussion going on in chat which is not very good. You fire around at the griller, but it doesn't seem to connect. I think somebody wants to lose the game. There's a Progetto 65 moving down around the north side. We fired around. Oh my god, he got a blind kill! He wiped out that Progetto 65 as he was moving along the north side. He did see him for a brief moment, but he fired where he thought he would be going, and he did get him. He blew him away with a Hesh round. High explosive squash head. Turns the shells into cowpats on the side of the tank and then detonates, causing scabs of metal to fly away from the wall of the turret, killing all the crew inside. Okay, back chat 25 ton. Goodbye. 1800 hit points. Made a huge mistake to drive out in front of a 183. Now, many people actually call the 183mm the biggest gun in the game, but it's not, of course, because that is the 24cm gun on the T92 HMC, which is a howitzer. But this is the biggest gun that's actually in any tank in the game, even though it's a tank destroyer. Now, there was a Super Conqueror there, and it's a 268. There's the Super Conqueror. And a massive hit for 1,926 hit points. Left the Conqueror on a one-shot now for some of the enemy some of his tanks. Right, there's the other FV4005, and ooh, there he was. He's gone. You see how effective that round is. There's the gorilla, but unfortunately moved behind that house, so we can't do anything to him. No. Can we get that 113 in view? No, no shot there. He's looking for targets that he can shoot. Ah, now the T110E4, he can get him. Dialing in. And a big hit, 1834. He's now got 7.6k of damage. Massive amount. I think he's going to try and relocate and take out some of these heavies. Or is he? No, he's been spotted by someone. Who was it who spotted him? Maybe the gorilla. And he fires around in and kills the gorilla. 604 hit points. So he's got 4 kills now. And 8.25k of damage. Scores are even though at the moment. This is an all tier 10 game. And the enemy are about to come off the peninsula. Now, can we get shots on some of them as they try to? Not many hit points left on that 60 TP, and the tier 5, type 5 rather, is taking a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we just lost our Gorilla 15. I think he's going to try and drive around. Now, somebody spotted him there. I think that might be one of the enemy tanks that are near the lake. Can you get shots on the Type 5? Not so sure. He's being very cautious because the IS-7 was last seen on the peninsula, and that may have been the tank that was spotting him. And it's going to go a long way round, come out the other side. There's more protection around that side. As you may know, as I did mention, the FV4005 is actually driven by a Rolls-Royce Griffin engine, which is a G-rated version of the same engine that was put into the Spitfire. So some tanks had the Meteor engine, which was a G-rated version of the Merlin. But the FV4005 has the Griffin engine. And there's the T110E4. No, he missed him. He didn't allow it to dial in. So the shell missed. And he's turned around. It's a little hollow you can hide in there if you need to for a little while. Now, is there anyone that can see? Where's that Type 5 Heavy gone? The 113. Oh, he's been seen. Somebody was there. We're one tank down on the enemy at the moment, and they have most of the north end of the map, and our guys are pulling back to our own cap area. Now we've loaded. I think we've got a Hesh round with a AP round lined up for the next shot. Oh, there's T110E5 there and the Type 5 Heavy. They both fired. Or at least it looks like one of them did anyway. There's only 3 tanks left on our team now. Oh, 113, bad mistake. 33 hit points he was left on though. So we need to reload quick, and we take a round from the 113. It was an HE round and an APCR came in from the back chat. Now we're going to get absolute plaster from that back chat. And the T110E3 has made it through into the cap area, so we're about to get hit by him as well. We're loaded. Oh, and before we can get the damage out, we've been wiped out. So it's looking very much like a loss now. The last remaining member of our team is the Batchat 25 ton, And he's only got 76 hit points left. It's very unlikely he's going to be able to do anything. And the E4's found him and he's dead. Game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the second class tanker for Brain EXE in the FV4005 Stage II. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. And a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. He also picked up the high caliber for that game, as well as a tanker sniper. And that's not really surprising because he did do an enormous amount of damage. You can see he did 9,628 hit points of damage overall during that game. Which is definitely more than double the high score of the T110E4, which is the high score on the enemy team. And when it came to kills, he also had 4 kills, so did the T110E4. And when it came to base XP, he had 623 base experience points. The highest scorer was the T110E4 with 984, and their E3 who managed 931. So let's have a look at detail. Well, he fired 10 rounds in this game, got 9 direct hits, 8 penetrations. One of those shots did miss the E4, I think it was, if you're shooting at distance. He did damage of 9,628 hit points, of which 5,189 were at more than 300 meters. He received 5 hits from the enemy. All 5 were penetrations, I'm afraid. It just shows that that armor is fairly weak, and if you do get hit by the enemy, you're more than likely going to get penetrated by it. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 193 hit points. On the credit side, he earned 79,307 credits, got 12,706 from personal missions payout, and the achievements award of 5,400. So his total came to 97,413 credits. And after repair and ammunition resupply, he had 2,813 credits left over. And that's because mostly he fired Hesh, which is the expensive ammo. He got the Achievements Award because he managed to get an epic medal in a losing game. On the XP side, he earned 935 XP, plus 535 for the Achievements Award, 221 for personal missions payout, so he took away 1,691 altogether. Almost 10k, he says, almost 10k. Well, it was almost 10k. 9,628 is a lot. You normally expect somebody to be on the winning team if they've scored that much damage. But I'm afraid that the rest of the team really just wasn't up to it. He was doing a lot of damage to the enemy at long range, some of it, but I'm afraid it just wasn't enough in the end, and he lost. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.